champ, I might as well just keep it candid. I pull shots and make off just like a bandit. I pop off, they get lost and end up stranded. I rock nights and rock mics, you know the canvas. Miami nights, I squeeze lemons drop. It's the shot clock king, I put points up. Say Bismillah, the poverty bothers me, so I keep the work pushing. Like a chef in the kitchen, I be always cooking. Don't try to show muscle and get flexed on, I flex arms. Got you walking through the city with the sweat palms. Check the pedigree, the legend be. I'm heavenly, my rhyme pad swole like Triple H and Booker T. Ballistics, just like a couple blunts, you got me twisted. If any man alive is on my level of linguistics, karate chop the block with my spontaneous traditions. I drop another tape, it's like a holiday in my dimension.
Defy convention, another day, another fly invention. Haters mad at the high ascension. Real G's seek the opposite of attention. Yacht is a mention, you just trying to get a mention. They wanna knock a Droog off a square, but I ain't flinching. Gentian on my dick, she thick with the extensions. Said I do this for every being that's sentient. So-called producers gon' be sick, they never sent shit. Probably should've stated your intentions and not get hurt when Droog didn't wanna start a friendship. They don't see it, but if us not staying in touch is enough to turn you into an op, then so be it. I got friends in bigger places where my greatness is treasured, and it's a pleasure to make my acquaintance. They treat my lyrics like Picasso paintings, a lot better than sweeping the floors and doing maintenance. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no fault in my lines, I got plenty damage to deal. Lay the sauce on my rhymes, all my orders got fulfilled. The plot thickens in the event of danger. I'm about my ticket, don't like to deal with strangers. Don't be a victim of your own anger. I stash a rifle like a long ranger, maybe. You try to play me, then you in some waters waist deep. Cause I keep heat that'll fry you just like a skillet. When I pull heat like barbecue, I'ma grill it. More money, more fame, more pleasure. My status like a dragon, all I do is hoard treasures. For all my illustrations, all I do is use letters. And from my past demonstrations, I'm just getting more better. Faces get sour when I pull up in that black thing. I push the eye through the city like Batman. The temperature be rising, but what more can we expect? In this land of war, got me fending off any threats. I hunt and gather for the check, play off cause I'm the best. Every time I hit the paint, it's layup with no regrets. I got the first take and I ain't talking about sports. I bomb first on the enemy, this pressure for a court. I wanna know your source, I got a preference for the Porsche or the big body Benz or the Lexuses, of course. The wrist costs 20 and the neck costs 50. My bank account chin on Canelo times 60. With the blink of an eye, the whip go from 0 to 60. My biceps flex like Ronnie Coleman in Olympia. Lifting big arms, that's rock solid to diminish ya. Rocking big charms, this truck jewelry is in miniature. 4-season hotel, I spent 4 nights. Wrote 40 rhymes, then I put them on ice. So much fire in my notepad, yo, this my real life. Don't ask me what I'm cooking, when it's done, you'll know. I get the chefing up, another beat is tag toe. I get the chefing up, load up a beat, I'm on go.
Look what you did to my broken heart. Lost his way, and we can't what we chose has lost his way, and we can't what we chose has lost his way.
Anybody can get it. Can you lose it and get it back? and climb out of the shackles when the world has set its traps. Snap out your own mind and view the facts. They say life is 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react. Can you follow your heart, stand tall and never run? The average person doesn't even get past level 1. Some live their lives looking for a future that never comes. What's your story gonna look like when it's said and done? What if there was somebody who once had the vision? Does that make him any better than the person that didn't? What if Buddy was on the path but he crashed first and lost his way? Does that invalidate his past work? What really happens when creativity is sparked? I don't mean to sound like a quiz shark. Can you shine your own light when it gets dark? And face the music like a beatbox. Rest in power to Biz Mark.
Don't be too desperate to get on, cause resilience is necessary. I'm up ready for war, discipline like the military. Up, strength in my core, they wanna know if I'm temporary. But my story will live on even after the cemetery. The only guarantee in life is death, we all know that. We all got goals, but through your work you gotta show that. You don't work, you don't eat, no matter where you go at. Nothing in life is free, so catch me where the dough at. I took a stance and never sat down. When it comes to rap, they know I wear the crown, never backing down. Cap and gown, I graduated from the hard knocks. Like G-body, old Chevy rims and hard tops. Dive in the pool of sharks and get 8 in an instant. These ain't just rhymes, these are the words of a mystic. I kick, flip, spit clips, I grind since an infant. Don't push me cause I'm close to the edge and can get tempted. I'm gifted.
We chose has lost its way, and we can't hold. We chose has lost.
They all wanna ask you for a date, but they see now. They all wanna ask you for a date, but now they all wanna ask you for a date, but they see now. They all wanna ask you for a date.
This ain't domino, but I'll put holes in you like domino. It's a domino effect that they know Fahim's phenomenal. Never settle for minimal, my income's phenomenal. How I'ma know if you really my peoples unless it's tested? Blowing my testicles if you feel my flow ain't impressive. But anyway, we all know that this music thing's subjective. If it ain't me, I hit up Craven for my beat selection. I kill a track and add more bodies to my collection. I got a peace of mind in finding a lost protection. I was young and stubborn and I needed some direction. I had some answers incorrect and needed some correction. For any of my real ones, I ride without a question. Without a question, my people know I'm down without a question. We all been down and out, but it all changes with a blessing. If you ain't adhering to the right words to get to stepping, this path ain't for the weak, this is more than studio sessions. Without a question, my people know I'm down without a question. We all been down and out, but it all changes with a blessing. If you ain't adhering to the right words to get to stepping, this path ain't for the weak, this is more than studio sessions. I'm talking different languages, converting currencies. Heard I got the keys in a couple cities overseas. Respect is given, my prestige don't come from lies. Got a lot of ties with them elders with the wisdom minds. My physical prime rhyme skills that be given through time. They try to poison the original mind, but you can tell we doing fine. Watch the stars will align. Got me knocking off demons every time that I rhyme. I gotta do this, my work is not done yet, so I'm dumping missiles off into the sunset. All I got is one mic, one life and one death, and I'ma use it to the fullest, I ain't done yet. Without a question, my people know I'm down without a question. We all been down and out, but it all changes with a blessing. If you ain't adhering to the right words to get to stepping, this path ain't for the weak, this is more than studio sessions.
But now they all wanna ask you for a date, but they see now. They all wanna ask you for a date.
It's the shot clock, king. Judgment is a right on time. Judgment is a I tell you no lie. Judgment is a Judgment is a I'm loading up big bombs like Big George and Frazier. Known in all walks of life from California to Asia, Reykjavik, Iceland, all the way to Malaysia. All I do is push forth like going into labor. My teeth looking like the saber. Tooth tiger, the cool spider, got the flavor. So step aside if you wise enough. Flex, your time is up. Thought it was peaches and pineapples till I sized them up. So calm it down when you enter in my compound. We ain't on common ground, get punished on this side of town. The art of war when I draw is Picasso, Basquiat, Andy Warhol, Bang, your mind blown. Swear these rappers ain't on my level of time zone. I'm a Sierra Leone diamond, you a rhymestone. Yo, why you coming at me? I'm just living happy, yelling at me like you Lil Jon, I get Lil Scrappy. You never know what tomorrow holds, life is rough. When the bills come, doing mom's word about stuff. In a letter on your door, say your time is up. Remember looking for a job like sign me up. I ain't last long, it just wasn't for me. I'd rather hit the streets and hustle, is that wrong of me? Hanging with the homies, trapping, puffing on that loud pack. With a 357 hustling with Wild Pack. That was a while back, I'm more knowledgeable and aware. It's more ways to get rich, I'll throw that in the air. I hit Wall Street madman style, no way to compare. In the neck, stay on flare, so it's hard not to stare.
Pretend that I'm locked in the bend of your embrace. Pretend that I'm locked in the bend of your embrace.
You gotta have faith, that's even when it gets slow. My first 100K, I blew it on crypto. Had to watch the ups and downs, I seen it get low. And I ain't get emotional, that's the principle. Life comes with lessons I had to learn the hard way. Remember days we was trapping in the hallway. Maybe we should all pray and hit with a Ruger late. I can't leave the crib without it cause the Ruger sprays. It's danger around this town, you know the Ruger pays. It's just me thinking out loud, I'm of a cooler age. I got a thing for buying product, I'm a byproduct. I cop the stocks, they buy product, I'm a byproduct. It's the 6-ring stock, Lord, I'm back again. When me and Craven link, you already know what's happening. It sound like the NBA Finals, but I'm just practicing. And it's a lot of other things you gotta factor in. You gotta have faith, that's even when it gets slow. My first 100K, I threw it on crypto. Had to watch the ups and downs, I seen it get low. And I ain't get emotional, that's the principle. You gotta have faith, that's even when it gets slow. My first 100K, I threw it on crypto. Had to watch the ups and downs, I seen it get slow. And I ain't get emotional, that's the principle. Whoa. Man, it's the titanium 6-ring champ. Stock Lord, man, you already know what's up, man. Dump God.
In the bend of your embrace. Pretend that I'm locked in the bend of your embrace. Pretend that I'm locked in the bend of your embrace. Pretend that I'm
You get me started, it'd be hard to fit. And we could go to war to the bitter end. My nuts hang to the floor in this world of sin. They try to keep me piss poor, but I sided them. You get me started, it'd be hard to fit. And we could go to war to the bitter end. My nuts hang to the floor in this world of sin. They try to keep me piss poor, but I sided them. Shades of gray, watch it fade away. As the time passed, I had a vision and I saw the money climax in many different ways, hustling for all my days. Some people fade and some people here to stay. Stack my currency in towers, can't no bank hold that. I'm the CEO and owner, can't no rank hold back. In my vehicle and motor, got the spaceship packed. I'll be floating through the city with the top peeled back. I maximize the money gains, cop the coupe without the brains. I'm getting busy, it don't matter if the product changed. It's done familiar, get familiar with the dollar game. We may be similar in ways, but we not the same. We not the same. Get familiar with the dollar game. We may be similar in ways, but we not the same. Not at all. You get me started, it be hard to fend. And we could go to war to the bitter end. My nuts hang to the floor in this world of sin. They try to keep me piss poor, but I slaughtered them. You get me started, it be hard to fend. And we could go to war to the bitter end. My nuts hang to the floor in this world of sin. They try to keep me piss poor, but I slaughtered them. People try and backstab on my back against the wall. And when it's all bad, tell me who do you call? People be flawed in ways we all is, but F that. You can tell all the fake souls, the real ones is back. I put 50,000 racks on a brand new batch. Travis Scott, Jordan 1s, Air Jordan the hat. It's the 6-ring champ. I ain't going on rants, I'ma enhance. Supreme my performance, I enormously attack. I got raps, check my background, my stack sheets be stacked. My backseat be packed with my rap sheet tracks. And the vinyl gon' sell cause my raps be facts. I don't play games with kids, I ain't in the showbiz. Tell me where the dough is when I know the stakes be high. I'm moving like a lotus, underrated for years, but they all know who the GOAT is. You already know, man. 6-ring champ, man. Dump God. Stock Lord, man. I'm stocked up.